Is there no need to end the battle for survival to representing the good people of Cross River North Senatorial District? It seems to hatch what looks like chicanery from a group of few bent on truncating a lauded election process that witnessed and produced Honorable Stephen Ode, who by all ratification as duly elected to present his constituency, is being distracted by a group of illegal candidacy. Honorable Jarigbe A. Jarigbe. As a network of civil society whose interest is not to make case for either of these parties, but democracy, truth, and justice based on what was monitored and reported to INEC proceedings, the civil society believe revelation points to support personal interest against justice and public interest, thus the cry to make Nigerians aware of schemes by INEC. The judiciary, some National Assembly members, to deprive the people of Cross River North, despite two distinct court judgments in favor of Honorable Stephen Ode, their true senatorial representation. Will truth and justice prevail? Events will unfold.
The election management is agreeably the most sensitive process in a democracy, and it is expected that the umpire shouldered with such important and sensitive responsibility must have transparency and rule of law as his or her beacon. This is in order to produce a credible outcome or result. The Cross River North Senatorial District election held on December 5th, 2020 will stand out as dark era in the annals of election conduction in Nigeria. The INEC involvement and actions in the said election amounts to a total decampment from the electoral process and is nothing short of standing the law on its head.
This is sad, very terrible situation. A man who did not contest an election. If we refer you again to section 365, section 365, subsection 13 of the Electoral Act 1999 as amended, what we are saying essentially is that it states clearly that no court or tribunal shall swear in or declare anybody who has not participated in all these various stages of election winner of that election. What we are saying is that Honorable Jarigbe did not participate in that election. We wondered why the man is busy junketing from one court to the other. These are courts that do not even have jurisdiction over this matter. Ironically, he has even convinced some honorable members to support him, in the quest of coming to become a senator. Whereas those honorable members probably are not even aware that the said man himself did not even contest an election. Our worry here is that there is jeopardy about to take place in this country. If we allow this criminal act to be perpetrated in Nigeria, where you ambush people, you know you did not and you never contested an election, you ambush people, wait for them, and go to courts that do not even have jurisdiction, get a fictitious judgment, and go to muzzle INEC to issue you with a certificate of return. Even when no court in Nigeria has declared you that a certificate of return should be issued to you. No court in Nigeria has declared that a certificate of return should be issued to Honorable Jarigbe. No court in Nigeria has ever voided the certificate of return that is being held by Senator Ode. So what is happening in the country where we allow people like Honorable Jarigbe to be gallivanting all over the place because he has so much money to throw around? And we know that every Nigerian is not subject to corruption. Every Nigerian cannot be corrupt. It is pertinent we stop Honorable Jarigbe from this. Even the honorable members who ironically are supporting him are not even aware of the danger. Tomorrow some other person is going to also come to contest their own seats with them. This is crazy. People are laughing at Nigeria. Somebody did not contest an election and he is there, muzzling somebody who contested. Please, I want to ask a question. What is the offense of Senator Stephen Ode? What is his offense? The offense of Senator Ode is that he duly contested the primary and won. He duly went for an election and won that election. And INEC issued him a certificate of return, and he was sworn in as a senator. Somebody who did not, from nowhere, just came into the scene and wants to take over and become a senator. Meanwhile, he is a serving House of Rep member. Come on, can't you sense that something is really wrong? Something is really wrong. The democracy of this country that was earned through a very hard means, somebody is busy wanting to truncate it and mess it up. And ironically, the same person is gallivanting, junketing from one court to the other, telling lies on oath. That man called Honorable Jaribe is not fit to be an honorable. He should be derobed and removed and jailed to put in prison, because he's busy lying on oath. He's lying on oath, telling lies to courts, telling lies to INEC, telling lies to even the National Assembly members. If he knows he did not contest an election, why is he busy muzzling everybody that he is the candidate, that he has a certificate of return? If that is the case, then everybody should stop contesting for an election. Just go and ambush somebody, and then you get one kangaroo judgment, then you go and threaten INEC to issue you with a certificate of return, even when they've not even seen the judgment. You take a certificate of return and then you say that the Senate President should swear you in. See, we want to commend the Senate President for his doggedness. We commend the Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, for insisting on the truth. We are aware that some persons that work in the National Assembly are already compromised because they have received money to do evil and kill Nigeria. We refuse that Nigeria should be killed. We refuse that people like Jaribe should be junketing up and down and putting the democracy of Nigeria in jeopardy. We refuse. Please, thank you so much.
Zainab Ahmed, Voice TV, Nigeria.